Hi, this is a twin flame check-in. I'm just going to see kind of like what the new moon is going to bring about for this connection. So I'm just going to start pulling cards and we'll just see what messages come out. First card out, wish fulfillment. Okay, so this new moon is bringing about a powerful change. This feels feminine. You're going to start seeing your wishes manifesting in the 3D. So whatever it is that you've been trying to manifest for a long time, it feels like that's about to come to fruition. I think one just turned over as well. Okay, I'm being told that we're coming out of hermit mode now. So we are nearing the end of our spiritual kind of like spiral, moving towards the centre. We've found ourselves within, and now that's what's given us the go ahead to kind of move forwards and start seeing some 3D action. So let's see what else this new moon is going to bring about for the twin flame connection. Six of Cups, someone returning to offer love. Okay, so straight away with these three cards that I'm feeling here is we have wish fulfillment coming as a result of this new moon. This is the powerful change which we're going to see. Near the end of a spiritual journey before union, this feels like the masculine is really completing, you know, their last cycle before they can return to their feminine. There's some inner child wounds that are being healed with this new moon. It just feels like a huge karmic completion. I'm told to expect some tower moments over the weekend as downloads come in. This does feel more masculine energy, so it's more like the masculines are going to be receiving downloads, but feminine, you're going to feel this energetically as well, so it's going to be kind of mirrored back to you. Ace of Pentacles, something very stable is coming from these tower moments. So there's something which has been lacking in the connection, and we're about to see things really moving forwards. We're about to see this Ace of Pentacles, this very stable offer coming in. And we'll do one more card. Queen of Swords. And on the bottom of the deck here, we've got Eight of Wands. So feminines, you can expect communication, I feel. Queen of Swords is someone who I feel has said something and waiting for a response, waiting for communication to come in. And here it is coming, but because it's on the bottom of the deck, I feel like it's going to come when you don't expect it. So really kind of let go of the expectations about when you're going to see this communication coming in, and just trust that it will come in. It's on its way to you, you know, everything is coming together. On the bottom of this deck here, we have the Star. So I feel like wishes are being fulfilled. The Star is also past life. So I do feel that with the Star and the Six of Cups, this is a past life connection. Obviously, you know, twin flames most likely have experienced past lives together. It would be unusual if they haven't. So this new moon is really tying up this past life karma which is being released, and then I feel we're going to see some progress into the 3D with this wish fulfillment. Okay, so that was a very quick check-in. Now we're going to do some more detailed spreads. So I want to look at the masculine headspace currently. Okay, so Three of Pentacles. I feel the masculines now are all about teamwork. They're finally realising we've got the Tower. I knew this was masculine energy before. So right now, currently, masculines are experiencing tower moments, but they're working closely with their higher selves and their guides with the Three of Pentacles here. So they do have a lot of support. They are well supported. So there's not really anything to worry about. These tower moments don't feel huge. They just feel like a good clear out. Everything kind of just being flushed out of the system, being ready to move forwards. Moving forward into union. I love it when these cards come out like that. This weekend in particular, with this new moon in Taurus, we are going to see the masculines working with their higher selves to really clear out everything that's been holding them back from this union. And after this tower moment, or after this weekend, you know, once the new moon energy is wearing off a little bit, I feel we are going to start seeing things progressing towards union. Let's look at their heart space now. So masculines, let's see what is in their heart space. Page of Cups. So this is some inner child healing. So in their heart, there is still some healing to do, because they want to communicate, but I do still feel like there's a little bit of clearing out that needs to happen before this can happen. But they want to offer their love. They want to express kind of like childlike joy and wonder, you know, really. I just feel like they really want to just experience happiness with their feminine. It feels like there's a massive block in communication right now. So even those who are in communication, it just doesn't feel like it's progressed over the last couple of weeks in the way you would have wanted to, or there might have been some surprises or bumps in the road. And the masculines know that this communication hasn't been good enough, or hasn't been what they wanted to say. Maybe they have spoke up and realised that they actually said things they didn't mean, and now it's like, well, how do I take it back? Not being guided to take those, so we'll put them back. We'll have 2 more cards for the masculine's current heart space, please. There we go. So in their heart, there have been some arguments or conflicts, some deceitful behaviour which has really played on their mind. So on the bottom of the deck here for the heart space, we've got the Wheel of the Year. And on the bottom of the deck for the headspace, I've just noticed, we have the 7 of Swords, which is mirrored here in their heart. So we're moving past this deceitful behaviour, but I do feel like it's very present in their masculine's heart. So even though in their head they might have realised why they've said certain things, or why things have played out the way they have, that is still hurting them emotionally. It's still hurting them. It's still blocking their heart chakra. So that needs to be cleared out. This is very much in relation to a conversation they've had with their feminine, where they have said something they didn't mean, and it's led to some kind of argument or conflict, or just made things really unclear about what is going on at the moment. And they didn't want to walk away, but at the time when they communicated, they just weren't ready for anything, so they said things that they didn't mean. So feminines, you can help right now by making sure you forgive, send lots of loving energy towards them, and just know that they're forgiven, and they are, you know, you are open to receiving communication as soon as they are ready, or whenever they are ready. Let's see if there's any blocks now for the masculines at the moment. So these are current blocks for the masculine collective. I feel like this Tower moment is just clearing out these last blocks. Sacral chakra. So there is some sexual healing that's basically taking place. And this very much feels like the masculines are... I'm just going to say it. It feels like they're very much masturbating over their feminine. Or thinking sexually about their feminine, you know, maybe like fantasies or dreams, and that is actually helping them move forwards. But they're also realising that they want this in the 3D. They don't want to have to think about it and imagine it. They want to actually see this happening. Okay, and the final block, we have Lover Bounds, which is very much not a block. It is just masculines, they need to be ready to take this first step, you know. Prepare for... I'm being guided actually, sorry, to read the message in the book. So, I don't normally do this, but they're just telling me to read the message. Okay, so the message for the Lover Bounds card is rejoice. When this card appears, it's telling you that you have the potential to achieve everything that you want. The powerful energy of love surrounds you. Use it. Listen to your heart. What is it asking you to do? Should you reach out your hand in friendship to someone, offer forgiveness, or make yourself more available? Trust in your ability to create and maintain true loving relationships. Now is the time to make that happen. Be optimistic and open to all possibilities. Open your eyes, heart, and energy field to receive the bounty that's coming to you. Release any negative thoughts and beliefs around love, which we have with this Tower moving towards union. They do not serve you, in fact can prevent love from finding you. This card is a reminder to focus on your beautiful loving qualities and let them radiate out into the world. By letting your light and love shine, you will attract your heart's desire. Wow, masculines, that's pretty amazing. So basically, the masculines, they are getting ready. Their block is basically just being ready for this love that's coming in. the potential is there, you know, the energy of love is all around. So if the masculines are ready, you know, offer forgiveness or ask for forgiveness. Things are just coming together now. It doesn't feel like there's any big blocks. It just feels like the masculines really know their true feelings, and it's just about these Tower moments now pushing them out of their comfort zone into taking action. We're going to pull a Romance Angel card for the masculines now before we do the feminine reading. So let's see what we have going on for the masculines. Make the effort and engagement. These cards are about the masculines making the effort now in the connection. So taking the steps that they're being guided to take that we had with that Lover Bounds card. And the engagement card, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So masculines know now that they need to offer some serious commitment. Past offers have not been good enough, so it's now time for them to offer something big. Feminines, this doesn't mean that you should demand it. It just means that your masculines are being guided to it. So it might not happen immediately, but that is where this is moving to. It's moving to a higher level of commitment. Okay, let's look at the feminine headspace right now. So we'll see what is going on for the feminines currently. Trying to keep it to this reading, but obviously time is an illusion. So basically whenever you click on this reading or you find this reading, that's probably what's applying to your current situation. Headspace for the feminines, we have the Eight of Pentacles, Judgment card, and Two of Cups, another Union card with the Page of Cups on the bottom, and we had that in the masculines reading before. So this very much feels like masculines, this communication where they couldn't offer anything big because the time wasn't right or they said things they didn't mean. That is kind of what is in the back of the feminine's mind. It's like, well, that's what he said, so that's all I have to go off. Until the masculines kind of step forwards and provide some kind of clarity, the feminines only have their intuition to guide them. They only have their inner knowing, and that's fine up to a point, but you know, for this to move forwards, there has to be something 3D. There has to be some communication where the masculine said, I didn't mean it, this is what I really mean, this is how I truly feel. So in their head, the feminines know how hard their masculine is working, and they're also working hard themselves on their own life, and this doesn't even feel in relation to the twin flame journey or manifesting love. This is just about your life, material needs, working hard on maybe business ventures or career opportunities. Just really kind of getting stuck in with whatever it is that you've been probably neglecting a little bit in your life. With the Judgment card, this is feminines completely surrendering to divine timing, just trusting that things are going to happen when the time is right. This union is going to happen. They know it. They know that they are destined to be with their masculine, but it's only going to happen, you know, when judgment time is. So until then, all they can do is surrender and keep working hard in their material world. Their heart space, they know that this communication is going to come in and surprise them. On the bottom of the deck, we have a Ten of Cups here. So I'm feeling like, you know, feminines know that this is what the outcome is, but it's out of their control. They cannot control it. But I do feel like this group of feminines are feeling a big shift around this new moon tonight. They're really feeling that that's going to be very powerful to the connection. In their heart, they know that their masculine has to be the one that comes in, takes action and makes this union happen. He has to be the one that brings this together, because that's part of the masculine energy. That's part of the masculine traits. So masculines are going to come in with full fire and passion and offer their feminine peace. Offer them something very stable, but also to start with very peaceful. And none of this is going to happen until this rebirth is complete. With the Tower card before that we had for the masculines, it kind of came up twice in the first reading and then in their headspace. So I feel like the feminines are very aware of these Tower moments that are happening in their masculines' lives right now. And they're waiting for these Tower moments to pass, and this Death card, which is a rebirth, it is completion, transformation. They're waiting for these Tower moments to finish their effect. And then they know that things are going to start happening. I'm just going to get some blocks now for the feminines. So I'm going to look at this one first, what came out. Love. I'm not going to pull any more because on the bottom of the deck we've got coming together. What beautiful messages we have here for the feminine collective. So love and coming together. And again, I'm being guided to read the message from the book here. So after this full moon, after these tarot moments, this rebirth, this is in the feminines. I asked for blocks, and this just very much feels like it's not really a block. Take time to examine your relationship with others as well as yourself. Are you coming from a place of love? It's important to empathise, remain non-judgmental, and love people for who they are. The same applies to a relationship with yourself. There's an opportunity now to bring your being into a harmonious whole. Forgive your faults and rejoice in your perfect uniqueness. It may also be time to examine the choices you make regarding matters of the heart. Are you choosing to have people in your life who support and empower you? Surround yourself only with those who encourage and sustain you, and who push or guide you to be all that you can truly be. This will help you value yourself and raise your vibration to that of unconditional love. And as we know, twin flames are all about unconditional love. There may also be an opportunity for a new romance, for improving an existing romance, or for healing a disharmonious relationship. Seize this energy and take action. If you're looking for a new romance, make yourself available and be open. See it and feel it in your life right now. This will raise your vibration and attract that new love to you. If you're looking to improve an existing romance, then maybe it's time to be creative. A weekend getaway, a romantic dinner, or simply telling the person how much you love and appreciate them. To heal a disharmonious relationship, open a dialogue, let the person know that you value the relationship and want to improve it. So whichever one of those situations, that's your card of guidance. Your block right now is really seeing things with unconditional love. So hold your twin flame in pure unconditional love and light. Forgive them. Make sure you feel like empathy towards them. And try not to hold any harsh judgments about yourself or them. I'm being told here, the message I'm getting is that if your twin flame has recently said they don't love you, it's because you don't love yourself. This is kind of what's being mirrored back to you. So until you learn to love yourself fully, you're going to see a bit of a block in your twin flame's communication. Okay, feminines right now, we have forgiving and learning. So as you heal and release the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So this is all about forgiveness and healing. That's what this new moon is helping. It's helping close out a cycle where you've needed to heal. And this feels like loving yourself. So it feels like any harsh judgments you have about yourself. And again, we've got the make the effort card. So you're both going to be guided to make the effort now. Whatever it is that you're being guided to do separately on your paths, that is what is going to move you towards union. So right now, I think the energy is really wonderful in the collective. We've had the Two of Cups and the Four of Wands, the union card coming out. We've got the Lovers here from the Psychic Tarot for the heart. So the reading for this weekend is really incredible. I'm just going to pull some Moonology cards and we're going to just see, what this new moon is doing for the collective. And then I'll do another reading later this week. Masculines, it's a time to give rather than take. So masculines are being guided now to really give to their divine feminine, step into their power and pursue their feminine. Feminines, you're being guided to see that you and your loved ones are safe. And this is the new moon in Virgo and the new moon in Cancer cards. So it's really showing how powerful this new moon is. Feminines, just know that you are safe. You're safe to surrender. You're safe to focus on yourself because your masculine's being guided to step up and be the one to give something to you. We'll take this one. You are good enough. So you are both good enough for this union. Make sure you remind yourself that constantly. Use your affirmations because they are really going to help you on this journey. As long as you feel like you're not worthy of this kind of unconditional love, you're not going to see it happen because you're blocking it. Okay, we're just going to pull some message cards now to close out this reading. So we're going to have some messages from the feminines to their masculines. So a couple of messages from the feminines to their masculines. You're my reason for everything. I will propose to you and I can hear your thoughts, I can feel your emotions, I can see you in my dreams. So this proposal card doesn't necessarily mean feminines are going to propose to their masculine, but it means that they are aware that that's where this is going to lead, that there is marriage on the cards. I'm also being told here that my guides are laughing, saying feminines are kind of saying to my masculines, look, if you don't propose to me, I'm going to propose to you. Either way, we are getting married. You're not cutting me out of your life forever. This is going to happen, so stop resisting your reality. Final card, feminines to masculines, the best is yet to come. Okay, we're going to pull some message cards now for the masculines to their feminines, and then we're going to finish the reading there. So, masculines to their feminines, let's see what messages we have. I have a gift for you. I'm sure I said earlier that there was a gift coming in. I am so close you don't even know it. I share your pain. I choose you. You are the one for me. On the bottom of the deck, interestingly, we have I want to marry you, my love. So feminines, you do not have to worry about having to propose. Your masculine does want this marriage as well. But I have a gift for you. It does feel like there's some kind of surprise coming after the new moon. So make sure you're open to receiving it, and let's see what this new moon is going to bring. Do comment and let me know if anything, you know, significant happens in your connection, and if this reading resonates. Okay, wishing you all a lovely new moon.